Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten, Langston, author and intuitive. You are here watching me somewhere on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. I really like to get Instagram back in the mix. So if anybody has any ideas, because basically my internet can't handle it, is like what I understand. Basically, whenever I try to add Instagram on there, and the Facebook thing I can fix myself, I just haven't done it yet. But every time I try to add it in there, this particular stream gets super pixelated. So if anybody has any ideas on how to fix that, let me know. I have some announcements before we jump into it. Number one, if you guys haven't seen that video on SRT, check it out. So it's with this woman named Felicia, who I've known forever. She's really sweet. And I've never heard of this modality. So she had mentioned it to me, and I thought, well, you know, shit, I'll try anything. I almost died. I'll try anything once. Shit. Anyway, so I did it, and I found it very interesting, very helpful, very beneficial. So that is up there. She is right now giving you guys, my viewers, $50 off a session. So there's a promo code. I think it's promo code SRT, but check the video out. All her links are there. And oh my God, the money candle. We have to talk about the money candle. So that's number one. Number two, I also I'm going to have a video coming out next week with a really gifted healer named Debbie. And Debbie does something called energy fusion, which is like a mixture of a bunch of stuff. I've never met anybody like this. I've never seen, I mean, she's the only person literally on earth that does this. So she's also giving you guys a promo code. So that is coming out next week. Keep an eye out for that. I love bringing amazing healers to you guys. I love doing that. So it's really my privilege and my honor to introduce you to Felicia and Debbie, and of course, Reiki Dave, and Will the Witch Doctor. But I think it's a really good time to jump in on this kind of stuff, just with the way the energies are right now. Oh, thanks, Holly Hercules. So I'm excited to bring that to you. Keep an eye out for that video. That is coming next week. I still have more. Look, I did a whole post-it note. I did a whole post note so I would not forget, because there's so much stuff going on here. The money candle. So I do the money candle. Can I look at Johnny Depp? I can. I did the money candle for myself. I do it for, did I give you the wrong, I might have given you the wrong promo code, Melanie. That might be an on-T problem. So let me check and make sure. I'll get back to you. But I did the money candle for myself a couple times. In fact, I did it when we did the raise the money for the website, and it worked wonders, obviously. So, okay, well, I'm not okay with that. You gotta fix it. There we go. So anyway, I don't know why, but I was like, well, maybe other people want in on this. I mean, the $5 Friday seems to work. So you know, I'm gonna look at Jonathan Majors. I looked at him a little bit yesterday. So I did this money candle. Okay, this is insane. I'm getting emails from people. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Like, if it's happening to you, put it in the chat, please. But I did the money candle. I put everybody's name on it. So if you signed up, I just asked for a donation on GiveButter, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. Like, just doing it for free doesn't seem to have the same kind of oomph. I don't know why. But people are emailing me. I had somebody that won $20,000. I had somebody that got a bunch of student loan debt forgiven, also around the area of $20,000. I mean, people are sending, and I'm just like, how? Like, what the F? What the F? I did it for my mom, and she ended up winning a bunch of money on lottery tickets and at the casino. Like, and she paid her $5. She was like, I'm paying. It doesn't have to be $5. You can do less than $5 if you want to. You can do more than $5 if you want to. But you know, the $5 Friday thing is like $5. So it's just, you know, it says $5 Friday. Anyway, it works so well. I am going to be doing a road opener candle for May. I was going to do it for myself, but I thought, well, shit, maybe you guys want in on that too. So I am doing a road opener candle. All of my products that I use are from Art of the Root. I do have a code for them. I forgot to put it in the box, but I will put it up there so you can get, viewers of mine can get money off. I just signed up with them. I mean, I've been touting their stuff for like years. And So anyway, we're doing a road opener for May 20th, May 19th, 20th, somewhere in there. It's right. It's one of those 2 days. So if you want in on it, givebutter.com, put road opener in the message. What else do I have to tell you about? $5 Friday is still a thing. Classes. I do teach tarot classes. I have a tarot class. I have a beginner's class, tarot class that you can find on Vimeo. The links are always in the box. The links are always around. I'm going to be posting them a lot more lately. I have been so, I mean, I almost died, so I'm allowed to slack off. But I also have a sex and the tarot class. This is a super fun one. So if you want to be able to, you should definitely do the beginner. You have to have a little bit of a rudimentary idea of what the tarot is before you jump into the sex and the tarot class. But like all of these cards, I tell you everything for all the, like, how is this a sex card? I will tell you. How is this a sex card? Oh, honey, this is the sex card. I will tell you. So the sex and the tarot class is also available on Vimeo. The road opener. So the road opener is great. Thank you for asking. Because it smooths the way and it removes blocks. So if you've been feeling blocked or stifled, that's what it is. The road opener will open the road for you. What else do I have? Okay, I have 2 announcements as far as readings go. Before we jump into it, I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to lay it all out on the ground and then we're going to go into it, I promise. Number 1 is I am open for readings, and I have decided I'm going to, I did this years back. I'm going to do it again for you guys. So it's a home and property reading. So I read exclusively on your house, what's in there, the energies that are in there, and then we clear it at the same time that I'm doing the reading. Those are up. They're up for grabs. So if you want to do a home and property reading for yourself, you can buy it for other people, but I have to talk to the person that owns the house or that is renting the house or the apartment. We can look at your neighbors if your neighbors are freaks. You're like, I think they're killing people next door. I will tell you. So that is, and it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. It's not my usual going rate. I'm doing it pretty cheaply. It's $200. So if you want to get in on that, email me, kirstenlangstonauthor@gmail.com. And it is over Zoom, or I can do a video for you if you would rather have a video. And then the other thing I'm doing, so I need a little bit of practice. I'm working out a new type of reading, and it's a past life reading, and I use a pendulum doing it. So because I need the practice, it's super cheap. Those are $100. And don't expect miracles. I'm working it out. So essentially, you're going to be my guinea pig. I've had a couple of freebies be the guinea pigs, and I think I'm ready to kind of jump into, actual clients. So if you want that, if you want the past life pendulum reading, email me, kirstenlangston@gmail. Author. Wait, hold on. kirstenlangstonauthor@gmail.com. So get in on that. Spots are limited, but I'm pretty much running these probably through the summer. I'm still not 100%, but the hospital needs its money. And besides, these readings, I'm super into them. The house readings I loved, and I just decided I wanted to do those again. And then the pendulum thing I'm really into. I just need practice. So 2 more things, and then we're going to get into it. The other thing I wanted to tell you about, the website, fully functional. You can go there. You can sign up. It is beautiful. We are getting a community page up. My vision is finally coming true. I want to give a shout out to Brandon McCluskey, who is running my site now. You guys, if you need help with his site, if you need anything, this guy is wonderful. He's brilliant. He's so attentive. I love him. I love him. So if you need his information, if you want his information, let me know, because he's amazing. So if you want to sign up, especially if you've been having problems, if you had problems, you were on there and you didn't like it, now it didn't work, that kind of a thing, it is fixed. It is fixed. So please think about signing up at thirdeye-champagne.com. Patreon, also still there, still has most of the same content. A lot more is on thirdeye-champagne.com. And then, okay, so I have a new show coming out, and this is going to be really awesome. But essentially, it's going to be you more in my life. So it's still going to be very psychic oriented and paranormal oriented. But it's going to be you getting to hang out in my life with me. I don't want to call it a reality show, but there's going to be a lot of paranormal stuff, a lot of people, a lot of you seeing me in my daily life, my normal life. Definitely there's going to be a lot of stuff about, just starting over and the appendix thing and all of that. So I am absolutely looking to take on producers and executive producers. So if you want to help me with that, if you are like, yes, I want to support you, I want to throw money at you, I want to help you get this show off the ground, Patreon is a place to do it. You can also send a donation. But if you want to do that, Patreon, you can go sign up there for a producer or executive producer spot. It's going to be super spicy. It's going to be really, this is auntie in real life. This is the real deal. You're going to meet a bunch of crazy characters. We're going to do a lot of traveling. I'm excited about it. So if you want to help me jump that off the ground, that is the way to do it. Last but not least, for those of you who may be having hair issues, I decided to throw this in because my hair fell out after I had to cut it super short. It fell out. It's like super thin. You can't really tell because of the curls, but it's pretty gnarly. So for those of you having my hair fell out problems just like me, I wanted to let you know what I'm doing to combat that, and maybe you can try it as well. Now, the doctor can't treat or diagnose anything, and obviously you should check with the doctor before you add stuff in, but I am taking biotin, zinc, vitamin C supplements, in addition to a multivitamin, a lot of B vitamins, okay? And then I have a clarifying shampoo that I use once a week. This is some bougie stuff. This is Christoph Robin, but I've had this for like a while. So I do that once a week. I use this. I get this off Amazon. Ancient Greek remedy, 100% pure, nature's moisturizer. It's a bunch of different oils. Where are you? There you are. It's a bunch of different oils. I use that down in the hair. And then in the scalp, in the daytime, I use the caffeine stimulating scalp treatment by the Inky List. There it is. And then at night, I use the Ordinary's Hair Care Multipeptide Serum for hair density. So for those of you who were wondering, who wanted to know, now you know. That's what I'm doing. It is absolutely working. And then I flipped out and bought some minoxidil, but now I'm too scared to use it. So that's all I've got for you guys as far as everything you need to know about what is happening over at Third Eye Champagne. It's a lot. And now let's jump into our readings. I'm going to start with the debt ceiling. Nope. You know what I'm going to start with is a Kleenex. Good Lord, Auntie, with the runny nose. All right, Kingy Dog. Okay, and we're back. Let's start with the debt ceiling. Pedro Pascal. Oh, that's an interesting one. The puppy, he's here. He's behind me. He just had a big old play date. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the banks. I love that you asked that. So I'm trying to keep up with the chat here, but you guys are killing me. Meghan Markle. Okay, I'm gonna start with the debt ceiling, and then we're gonna cruise on into banks, global or otherwise. I will take a look at Johnny Depp, Jonathan Majors, and apparently Pedro Pascal, which nothing's going on with him. I guess we just want to look at him. The coronation. Yes, excellent. Is there something going on with Jamie Foxx, or are we just looking? If you're enjoying what you're seeing, I really hope you seriously consider supporting me in any way possible. I have a lot of offerings. I have a lot of things for you to jump in on, for you to purchase. My favorite thing is creating content, and I have a ton more of it over at thirdeyechampagne.com. I can't wait to get that community page started. And if you are on thirdeyechampagne.com, stay tuned because I'm going to start a discussion until we can get to our community page. I'm going to start a discussion on the blog page. I want to talk politics. So I want to start a discussion thread over there. I want to talk politics and what you guys think is coming. He's been in the hospital for almost a month. Oh my God. What? He had a stroke? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Jeez Louise, poor guy. Oh my God. All right. So taking a peek at the debt ceiling. Look at these cards are singing for us today, my friends. There they are. They're like, well, yeah, you guys need to listen. It's going to drag out. Here's your money. All the money is here. The cards know what we're talking about. It's going to drag out. There's going to be an offer. It's going to be rejected. It's the same old game. It's the same old game. So is this the thing that happens and then they like lay a bunch of government people off? Or am I thinking of something else? Is Ed Sheeran the one being sued for plagiarism, right? Like, what happens to we the people? What? Kim Kardashian had DHS called on her for abandoning North? What? Oh, Sheeran won. Oh, wow. Good for him. Them? I think he said them. They're them. Shit, sorry. The gender thing, you know, it shouldn't be confusing, and yet it is for me sometimes. I can't tell you how many times I've been talking to somebody and I'll be like, oh, she's a they. Like, no, Kirsten. All right, so let's see debt ceiling. I have a feeling there's going to be like a tiny little glitch. A tiny little glitch. You always say they, them. I know, and I'm not in the habit of it. I wish I was in the habit, and I'm not. I'm like very like, I see you. You look like boy. You look like girl. He, she. That's it. Like I am like, I hate to like be like, no, it really is hard. You know, these assholes are always like, it's just too hard to say they, them. And now I'm over here like, oh no, you guys, though, really, the struggle's real. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm really trying to like get into the habit of it because it's just like, it needs to be a thing. It's respectful. Show me debt ceiling. There's going to be a glitch here, a tiny glitch. So even if they don't get it, Biden's, the Republicans are fucking with him. They've got him over a barrel too. I mean, there could be a little delay before they raise it. They're going to raise it. They always raise it. I mean, this is, oh, the writer's strike. Yes. They always raise it. It's always this thing, like, we're not going to raise it. And then eventually they do it anyway. I mean, this is like, what's the phrase I want? They're jerking us off. That's what it is. But not in a pleasant way. Yeah, this is just, it's all theater. It's all political theater, but there will be a glitch. FYI, I'm telling you, there's going to be a little bit of a glitch here. So there's probably going to be a short time period where people are affected by this. Yeah, there's some delays here. There's some delays. There's going to be a short time period. So it's not horrid. It's not awful. All right, let's take a peek at the banks and the economy. We've been keeping our eye on this. I've been telling y'all for a long time to watch that money. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate your time, your support, your kindness. You guys are amazing. All your comments. Gigi says, click the like button. Yes, please. That'd be great. Helps people find my channel. I have not abandoned my goal of reaching 17,000 subscribers. I'm doing my best, but life has a way of taking over. Aloha. I have to give credit. So I had my cat scanned the other day. I had my cat scanned, y'all. It was a very unpleasant experience. And thank you, Mercury retrograde. I have no results. It's been a full week. And then I got this message, this automated message, like the results are in, and then there's nothing there. It just says final result, and then it's blank. So they're like, yeah, no, the results really aren't in. You were lied to. I checked out, and they were like, yeah, no, they're not really in. Not yet. So I feel like they're debating right now, like, does she have an appendix? Is there something, like, I feel like a bunch of people, this is in my mind's eye, I just see people like looking at this CAT scan and going like, I don't know, what do you think? I don't know, what do you think? But I want to give credit, because I'm feeling really, really good. And I want to give credit to Debbie Loshba, to Felicia, and to Reiki Dave, and to a secret Reiki person that's been helping me out that doesn't want to be mentioned on the show. You guys have gotten me here. I feel like I would still be dragging ass if it were not for you guys. So I just want to say thank you. Very gifted healers. The banks. Well, here's the good news. I don't see the tower anywhere. But like, we're not, like, economically speaking, bank-wise, like, do you need to go run and like pull your money out? No. But it's like the cards are saying, like, look, guys, things are gonna play out the way they're gonna play out. Like, it's almost like it's a runaway train at this point. It's kind of like there's no way to stop it. I'm gonna be putting, so Dave, Reiki Dave, who is the most gifted Reiki practitioner I've ever come across in my life. His info is already at thirdeyechampagne.com, and that's, anybody can go get that. That is available for the public. You don't have to be a member. And then I'm putting up Debbie and Felicia's information. But if you check out, there's going to be a video next week with Debbie. There's a video already up with Felicia. The video with Felicia is called Is SRT Right For You? It's on my channel here. So check that out. Show me the banks. Show me how we're doing here. No, guides say no, don't look at banks, look at economy. All right, show me the global economy again. Are we headed for a huge crash? Show me that. We're going to get a download today. I've been feeling it. I have been feeling it all day. Like, things are going to go nutty today. Right near that eclipse tomorrow, y'all. Oh, I need to send out an SOS also, by the way. So one person, Mercury retrograde really did a number on me. There is one person that I did an email reading for the eclipse. And I think her name is Marie or Maria. But my Gmail deleted all of your stuff, wherever you may be. So if you have ordered an eclipse email reading for me and you have not gotten it, please email me so that I can send it to you, because for the life of me, I have this reading and I can't find where to send it. Yeah, okay, so same thing I'm saying as before. Like, I guess the cards are basically saying, look, you're actually over the hump. It's the same thing I've seen before, where economically speaking, you're more or less over the hump, but we need to be on guard. We need to be on guard. I don't think you need to pull all your money out, but there's no, look at this, Rona shows up here. It's like, it's because of the COVID, stupid. Like, hey, dumbasses, guess why your economy's screwed? Because you screwed up during the Rona. So there's no movement here. There's no movement here. I mean, it's not a depression. It is a recession, like I said. The cards are like, you need to be on guard, but essentially it's okay. So it's a little bit of like, it's not a disaster. It's not 2008. I would pay attention to my money, but it's not going to turn into some crazy disaster. Kano is fine. He had a play date today, so he is like behind me, crashed out. Yeah, I would just kind of be chill with the money. I mean, personally, I am not, obviously, I'm feeling confident enough in the economy to start a new business venture. So I'm not feeling like, what are you doing? Are you eating the floor, Kingy? The money candle is done. I've already done the money candle. I'm not doing another money candle. I am doing a road opener candle. And if you want to get in on that, if you're feeling blocked somewhere, just put road opener in the $5 Friday message. Same thing, Shop Girl. Yeah, same thing. We're definitely in a recession. We've been in a recession for at least 1.5 years. My business has also been severely affected. Okay, so show me, is there going to be a global banking collapse? Let's look at that. We are going to look at the coronation, by the way. No, I saw that in the chat. We are going to take a peek at that. I'm so grateful and happy that you guys are here. You have no idea. You have no idea. I look forward to these live streams. Y'all are the highlight of my week. And like with this new show, I'm really looking forward to giving you such a different slice of me and my life and psychic and paranormal stuff. Like, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen. I'm very, very, very excited about it. Okay. No, the banks are okay. I mean, listen. First of all, here's your past on the banks. So globally, banking, it's like, they got all the money. Are they in a precarious position? Sure. Yes. I think they're a little bit more precarious than they want to admit overall. No, I haven't had a chance to watch Steve Judd in such a long time. I got to check him out. And then it's kind of a mix of like happy, sad. The best thing we can say here is that these are minor arcana cards. So we're not dealing with crazy major energy. Thank you, Janet. It's like, yeah, it's a little sad, but it's also a little happy. So, I mean, yeah, they're precarious, but overall, I think they're okay. Like, they're going to get helped flat out. Like, there will be bailouts. They will merge. There will be help here. So even if banks did collapse, like, it's not going to be crazy town. It's just not. And cards are nice cards. Oh, that's right. Rosie, dude, that was a crazy thing. Rosie said, she was on the stream and she said, oh, I removed something from below your belly button. And then that damn scar from one of my drains exploded like that night. It was crazy. It was so wild. I think we are headed into too big to fail, but I don't think they're going to fail. I think that the way it's coming across to me is that, like, you're going to see these little mergers. You're going to see these little things, but you're not going to see like Lehman Brothers. Oh, oh my God, it just collapsed. You're not going to see it. They've got a good hold on it, at least in the US, and I think globally too. I don't think you're going to see crazy shit here. I mean, it is precarious. That's not a joke. It's definitely precarious. The cards are saying that, but your end cards are really nice. So I think we're going okay there. Sorry. I just got to hit on Jerry Springer of all people. Yeah, I think changes are coming in banking, but we have to wait probably when we're about halfway through Pluto and Aquarius, and it's the 20-year transit. I think we're going to be about halfway through before some crazy shit really hits. Could have to do with crypto, but maybe not. But I think that I keep saying I think, and I should be saying I psychically feel. Yeah, I think we're going to see more regulation as well. COVID feels to me like this. Like that, like if we're looking at like a graph, Auntie's psychic graph, it's kind of like a little hill. Ooh, a big hill. I mean, it's going to be the same old, same old. I don't see any changes. I don't see it getting any worse than we've ever, than we've had it. We're definitely not going to go back to the early days or any better than we've had it. It just feels very, I don't think it's going to be low COVID. I don't think there's any such thing. Let's take a peek. I love your list today, guys. You guys got good stuff today. So, you know how I used to have to write the list down? See, this I can credit Felicia and Debbie with, because they've both been working on like memory brain fog stuff that I've had for like a while. I don't need to write the shit down anymore, y'all. I am remembering stuff. I am remembering stuff for the most part. Awesome. Thanks, Robin. I know. That's the thing. As I'm saying, Jerry Springer just passed away. And I'm like, but I don't think he's here. But I think he's going to want to talk like later. I swear to God. Because usually when they just pass away like that, they don't, and I won't read on them because I feel like it's super disrespectful to read on them too soon. That's just my personal opinion. I know people do that. I just think like, when pick any one of my many family members that have passed away, and I feel like if I found out someone on YouTube that I didn't know was reading on them, a day, a week, a month after their death, I would be really upset. Really upset. So I don't know why I got the hit on Springer. It's really funny. Grief is a valid thing, but it's also a very interesting thing, and time really does have a way of healing wounds and lessening grief. Let's look at the coronation. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because there's all these cards out here. There's all these cards. Yeah, I am getting such a strong Springer vibe. Jeez Louise. All right, Jerry, we'll get to you. So I had to postpone the drunk tarot. I'm waiting on the doctor, okay? The doctor was like, man. After it was like, yeah, go ahead and drink. Oh, damn it. I was going to get the lip color for you guys, and I forgot. It's Bare Minerals. That much I can tell you. But anyway, I have to postpone. I was going to do the drunk tarot in April, and I had to postpone it. Oh, shit. See, there's something fucking wrong with Charles. I'm telling you guys, something ain't right here. Something is not right. So as soon as I get the okay from El Medico, then we will proceed with Charlie Manson Drunk Tarot, which I'm pretty pumped on. Okay, Camilla is leaking gossip about William's mistress to deflect bad publicity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, well look, in general, something is not right with Charles, his coronation, his reign. Sure, why not? He's a monarch, he reigns. Something ain't right, y'all. I'm telling you, something is not right. He doesn't have any A-listers. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's not like he's super well loved. I mean, nobody's like, Elizabeth, Liz, as I like to call her, she had a lot of fans. Do you know what I mean? Like she gained fans. Diana, beloved all over the world. And of course, Charles is the one that screws Diana over. So, already he's kind of in the toilet. But then at the same time, he's not exactly like the charismatic. I'm sorry, Charles. I'm sorry. But he's not like super charismatic. You're like, yeah, that Charles. Like, nah, not so much. Something ain't right. I'm telling you something ain't right. I don't know if the coronation is going to be. So wait, is this happening tomorrow? Tell me, please, that they did not schedule this thing for an eclipse. Please, please, please. I know everybody misses Sunday brunch. I just got tired of working on the weekends. I was already working so damn hard. But I might bring it back. Might do a little encore. May 6th. That's insanity. That's too close. What are they doing? Are you joking? No, no, no. Oh my God. Some ain't right. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, this man, I'm telling you, this man is fated to somehow walk away from this. I don't know if he dies. I don't know if he gets sick. I don't know if he's just like, I'm out of here. I don't know what happens, but I'm telling you, it's not right. It's not right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. That's something right. I'm gonna put some more cards on this. So if you joined late, just FYI, I did a shit ton of announcements in the very beginning. So if you're looking for, if you have thinning hair, you definitely want to go check that one out. If you've lost any hair, classes, Patreon, website, $5 Friday, road opener candle, and then some special readings that I'm doing at some really low prices. Is there dark energy around the rituals of the coronation? Oh, that's a really good question. Michelle says his hands have been swollen for years, indicates congestive heart failure. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Sharon is putting the newsletter link up there. You should definitely subscribe. I don't spam you. I don't collect your information. I send you usually 1 or 2 newsletters. 1 newsletter a month, and then if I have a special announcement, I'll send that out. But subscribers to the newsletter, I'm going to be giving away some of these readings, the past life readings, the house readings, regular readings. I'm going to be giving away some stuff. So make sure that you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. It pays to play with Auntie. Bonnie says, I love the monthly newsletter. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay. All right. Okay. So no, I don't think it's real shit. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting a download. This is okay. All right. Hold on. So they're showing me, it's funny because what they're showing me is like the energy of the coronation, the rituals, whatever they do, it's very stale. It's very stale. They're also saying that it's not good for, they're saying it's not good for the monarch in question. Now, I don't know if they mean any monarch that's doing this. Click from the kitchen, hello. I don't know if they mean any monarch, or it's probably Jerry Springer. He's in there cooking up some food. Or if it's this particular monarch, but they're saying the monarch in question, it's not good for them. Oh, interesting. So they're saying it puts this really weird energy around them. So I think it could be him. It could just be Charles. You know, maybe some people really acclimate well to the energy, but they're saying it's like, it puts this, it's like an energetic cage. Oh my God. So when you go to be crowned, interesting. They're like, this is giving me chills. Okay, so this is basically with anything. If you're sworn in as prime minister, sworn in as president, a little bit different. But specifically the coronation, because it's so old, so it's not just, you know, England, we're talking any monarch. They're saying that it puts a grid, an energetic grid around these people that they can't really get out of, and they're agreeing to it. So it's like they're agreeing to be locked into this specific type of energy. Um, they're also saying that it's the energy of lies and the energy of egos. But there's a lot of lies that surround any monarchy. Specifically, though, I mean, they are talking about the British monarchy. It's just lies, 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 a lot of lies. Oh, they're also telling me that this particular family isn't like, they're not the ones that should be in charge. Ooh, this is interesting. So they're saying, like, if you followed a bloodline, so I don't know what this is, but they're saying, like, if you follow the true bloodline, that these people are not supposed to be in charge. It's like they weaseled their way in. It's like, how did they get in? Because they're telling me, no, 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 it's not supposed to be them. Like, if you're, oh, this is giving me chills. They're saying, if you follow the original bloodline from the first kings, that these people should be nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. And they're also saying that the first kings were warriors, and that it was really about being a warrior and sort of protecting people and taking care of people. And they're like, you don't do that anymore. That's not what they do. They're showing me this very clearly. So this is not the guides. This is like, I feel like this is like a dead person that's talking to me. It's not Jerry. Jerry Springer with his extensive knowledge on royal family, right? No, I don't know who this is, but they're saying, particularly in England, they're saying that the line has been tarnished, that it's supposed to be like here's the royal family, like here's the real royal family, and then like here's Chuck, like he's way over there, like Chuck is way back there. They're saying that it's very difficult to become king, and they're saying king specifically, so not king or queen, but king, without manipulation. This is somebody British. I don't know who it is. I feel like it's kind of like a no-name person. Like, it's not like a famous, like, you know, no, it's not. It's somebody relatively random. Yeah, they're saying it's not a clean bloodline. It's not a clean bloodline for sure. And like, they know it too. They're like, they know it. They know they're not clean. They know that they shouldn't be there. They know that shit. They know. You can't become king without coercion. You can't become king without having, and I quote, a duplicitous nature. That monarchy is about manipulation. But they're saying that used to be nobility to it. There used to be nobility to it because you were like, I'm gonna take care of these people. It's my job. I'm gonna take care of them. Interesting fact. Nancy says Jerry Springer was born in England during World War II. And his family left the USA when he was a kid. It's the damn butler. He's trying to brainwash you on TV. Yeah, there was something noble about it. That it was an earned nobility, that it was earned somehow because you came, you conquered somebody, you kept people safe, you didn't allow invaders in. This is somebody super old school. Like, I feel like this is somebody like, you know, from like 900, you know what I mean? I'm from 900 AD. And they're saying it's particularly the kings in that area, England, Scotland, Ireland, particularly, that this was how, you know, how they did that. There was so much prestige to it, and that's all gone now. Pulling the sword out of the stone. They are very much saying that they feel okay. So what they're telling me is like, they're like, hey, 15, when it hit 1500, it all went bad. In England, they're like 1500, boom, you're done. Like, it all went bad at that point. I think it was this whole thing with the nobility and where I'm taking care of people thing. I'm pretty sure that like was really, really early on. It was, and they're saying also it was so easily corrupted, and it was immediately corrupted. And they're saying it's bad luck. It's bad luck on Charles. It's Carolyn is saying, for a long time I've seen Charles collapsing at coronation. Interesting. They're saying this man has bad luck. They're telling me this man has bad luck as king, as king, as king. Bad luck as king. flat out. So like, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I'm feeling it. Like now that it's being said, I'm feeling it way in my heart chakra too. Bad luck as king. This could be health problems for him. This could be problems with the country. It could be problems with his children. It could be that, you know, all of a sudden every single property he owns all needs new plumbing. Like, I don't know how it's going to play out, but they're saying it's bad luck for him. Like, this guy should not be, it's bad for him. Like, it's not good. This is not good. So the coronation, I mean, it's not gonna not happen. It's gonna happen. I see that here in the cards, but I'm telling you, there's something about this thing that's always played as funky to me. It has always played as funky to me. Something about this guy's reign, it's never played right. I mean, I even looked, I mean, this was years ago, and I was wrong, obviously, but I said, oh, he'll never be king. I didn't see it for him. Is it good for anyone? Vortex Trading wants to know. I think you have to be a really strong person. There's something about the energy of it. Like when I look at the energy, it changes people. It really, and of course, how can it not change you? But I'm telling you, it changes people. And you have to be a certain type of person to not change, or to be able to carry it and be okay with it. Did he generate bad karma because of Diana? Cora wants to know. Not necessarily. I mean, honestly, when it comes to karma, I have a lot of different ideas on that. My guides have kind of given me different ideas on that. So I don't probably have the same definition as most people would. But is it bad luck because of Diana? No. It's just, for some reason, they are telling me this. It is bad luck for this man to be the king. It is bad, bad, bad luck. I thought royals consulted astrologers. No, wild to have this during full moon eclipse season. It's a little bit wacky to me. I know somebody in the chat said, eclipses can be kingmakers. But yeah, you're still doing it during a Mercury retrograde, like right in the middle of the damn thing too, which is insane to me. I mean, that's kind of like the rule of thumb. And maybe there's things in Charles's chart we don't know, you know, obviously. But the rule of thumb is you never start anything during a Mercury retrograde because it's going to shift and change, and you might not be able to keep it. It's bad luck for him. I'm telling you, this is not good. I'm telling you, I feel this. Like, if I were his personal psychic, I'd be like, Charlie, are you sure that you want to do this? Like, is this really? I have a lot of nicknames for Charles. Charlie, Chuck, C. But this is like, I'm gonna have to watch that Steve Judd video you guys are talking about in the chat. Steve Judd thinks he knows it's bad astrology because he wants to hand it to William. He might. I'm telling you, there's something funky about this whole thing. There's something funky about it. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it's interesting. So we say he wants to pass it to William, and then here's the outcome card. It's not Charles. The outcome card is someone else. I mean, I can't remember what William and Harry show up as. I think this is my Harry card just because the guy's a redhead, but maybe not. Program to fail. Interesting, Janet. Janet says in the engineering world, we call this a PFT situation, program to fail. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, why are we so fascinated with the royals? Even Americans are. So, all right. So you guys, all right. So Steve is saying Charles knows what he's doing. Interesting. Where's the ball in the car? I wish William could use some of my hair products. All right, we have a request for Mr. Johnny Depp. So let's take a peek at him. All them jewels are stolen from the countries and peoples they invaded. Thieves, Connie says. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I yeah. Everybody should get back their stuff. You know, they stole stuff from a lot of people. By the way, oddly enough, you're going to start to see more crazy shit coming out of the continent of Africa. FYI. I don't know. I can't give you like specifics. I know it's like nuts in Sudan right now. But there's going to be some more stuff like that. Like if you are living on the continent, it's just in that vast, giant continent of Africa. Take heed. There's something, first of all, there's going to be a disaster, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's some kind of a disaster. Then there's going to be more of this like fighting stuff, you know, wars. I'm taking over. I'm the new warlord in town. And everybody always, you know, you bring up Africa, everybody's like, what about Ebola? Ebola's fine, but there's another outbreak of something else. I don't think it's COVID either. Michelle says, this is regarding England. They still have stolen artifacts from Greece they refuse to return. Oh, yeah. Russia is involved with Sudan. They have gold mines. Interesting. Thank you, Hascape. Okay. Catherine says Africa equals China and Russia trying to get in there. Yeah. Let's take it. I haven't looked at Johnny since I did the big reading. Was that last year? Was that last year or the year before? I don't even remember. All right, how are things going with Johnny? This guy is not, first off, he's not as healthy as I want him to be. Naja says, will the new disease come from Sudan's labs? They took it over. I don't think so. I don't think it's new. I just see an outbreak of something. I don't think it's something brand new. All right, Johnny. Yeah, not as healthy as I want him to be. I think this guy has some health problems. Oh, he made me cry a ton, dude. That Johnny Depp thing, dude, I was so in there. And I mean, it's like, you know, you're watching him every day. Like, I'm watching this guy every day for weeks on end. I was so involved. I was so involved. God forbid I start the Johnny versus Amber war. Just in case, keep it nice and clean in the chat, kids, please. But yeah, so Johnny. The eclipse is not doing him any favors. I can tell you that right now. I don't want to put that out there. I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say it. He's not well. I think he wants to be well. But he's not well. And then in the past, it's like the love stuff. I mean, that whole relationship beat the hell out of this guy. It just beat the hell out of this guy. I mean, that's here. That's all this stuff in the past. What else can I get on Johnny Depp? And another tap in my kitchen. Big ones, too. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Connie says Johnny needs to go to the sweat lodge and be healed by traditional medicine man. I believe that. This guy is not carrying around the best energy. Sharon says 287 in the chat and 174 thumbs up. Please help the channel out. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, big hugs. Thank you, Sharon, for bringing that up. Oop, we got a jumper on Depp. Something new is coming. You know what? Yeah, I keep seeing health on him. I'm just like, please, God, like, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I keep seeing health on him. He really gets me. You know, that you guys got me reading him. I'm like, maybe I'll cry again. He really gets me for some reason, this guy. No, I don't know. He's not going to die. God, no. No, I thought it looks like someone around him may not be in the best shape as far as staying alive goes. But I don't think he's going to play Jack Sparrow again. I don't. I don't. Show me Johnny Depp. He's got some fucking dark energy around him. Oh, another jumper on Depp. Yeah, he's got some dark energy around him. I don't think it's his. I would like to see this man get a big fat fucking clearing is what I'd like. Is this, and I wonder also, is this depression? I'm not in love with the energy around him. I think he's always got a woman in the wings. This was the jumper, by the way. So he's got something new. Hello. He's got something new and good coming for sure. He's always got available women. I mean, this is like, he's always got available women. Even now, with his prettiest days behind him, he's got women. Is there another effing lawsuit? There can't be. I want him to be careful. Yeah, Marilyn Manson does not have the best vibes. Never did. He should be careful if there's another lawsuit coming. Ooh, Johnny Depp. You know what? The man is not. There is depression. I don't think he's in the best place mentally. I think he's depressed. And there's really dark energy hanging around him. Johnny needs SRT. Felicia in the chat. I think Debbie's in the chat too. My two fabulous healing people. Yeah, I think he's depressed. I'm getting depression. Chris V says, love your $5 Fridays. I will be submitting mine soon. Awesome. They really work. They really work. Is he checked out mentally, therefore open to dark? No, you know what? This guy, I'm gonna tell you this. It's like he doesn't know. I don't think he really super believes. I would be very curious to know if anybody can find this out. He has no real, I think, interest or knowledge in the paranormal, and you know, or psychic stuff. But at the same time, I feel like he absorbs a lot. So I'd be curious to know if he has any knowledge of that kind of stuff. Any knowledge at all. Hey, Felicia, if you want to pop your website in the chat, I don't know if you can. I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube or if you have to be a mod to do it, but if you want to pop that in there so people can book with you, people have been asking about it, so pop it in there if you're able. What do you mean by targeted individual? That's very curious. That's very curious. Yeah, you know, Johnny Depp could have gone a lot further. He could have gone a lot further. But he's not really. I feel like he never really paid attention, again, to mental, physical, spiritual health. No, I don't feel like he did. And I feel like if he had, he would have been way more evolved. Way more evolved. So it's really interesting. It's really, really interesting. Like people who are allegedly targeted for experimentation using mind control technology. Whoa, that's a question. That's a really big question. A really big question. Oh, thanks, KT. KT just signed up for $5 Friday. Awesome. All right, let's take a peek at Jonathan Majors. So Jonathan Majors basically abusive. I believe we have I think it's audio confirmation, right? I don't think it's a belief that MK Ultra never ended. Very interesting. Yeah, that's too big for me today. That's more than I can bite off. I feel like that's a rabbit hole question that I'm going to be like, wait, and now there's this, and now there's that. Jonathan Majors is an actor. God, he was in. The only thing that's coming to my mind right now is The Last Black Man in San Francisco, but that's an indie film, so you guys probably wouldn't know it. Oh my God, the show. What's the name of the damn show? Someone help me. Help me in the chat. That's a Casey question. It is a Casey question. That's true. I wonder about lawsuits. I wonder about people being sued. You said that there's already a court order against him. I wonder if there's going to be more of that. Yeah, this guy, I don't think the career is dead, but it's mostly dead. This is very Princess Bride. It's mostly dead, but they're going to try to spin it. Oh, Jamie Foxx, thank you. They're going to try to spin it. He's in Creed 2, plays Conqueror in MCU, thank you. The Marvel movies. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Ant-Man 3 flopped hard. Did it? I haven't watched it yet. Should I bother watching Creed 3? I don't know. Let me know. The HBO show. Yes, Ro Figs. What is the name of that damn show? It was a good show, and it was only on for like one season, and they canceled it. Somebody, y'all. Anyway, I think they're going to spin it. I think they're going to do their best to spin it. I don't think. Now, guys are telling me the guy's career's not over. Like, it's not like he's going to disappear somewhere. Lovecraft Country. Thank you, Nancy. Bless you, and bless you again. All right, let's take a peek at Jamie Foxx, who apparently had a stroke and has been in the hospital. Oh, man, he's not doing so hot. Oh, he's not doing so hot. He's worried. He's frustrated. He may be recast. I have a feeling, back to Jonathan Majors, there's still a career there, but I don't think it's going to be a very big one. Like, I think he kind of screwed himself. Can we check on Trump's future? Absolutely, Ava. Show me Jamie Foxx. All I know, I didn't hear about this. I've had my head buried. This is what I do, okay? I work, I heal, I sleep, I go to doctor appointments. That's the extent of my life right now. I did send an application in for a little bit of relief from the hospital bill. I haven't heard back from them yet, but I told him, I put it in there. I said, look, I own my own business. I just went through a divorce. I'm wrecked financially. If anybody thought I cleaned up, believe me, I did not. So I'm really, I've told them this, and it's cost me a lot of money there, and I work for myself. I told them that, like, I haven't been able to work since this whole thing happened. And, I'm working very slowly, but like, thank God for you guys and those donations. I wouldn't have been able to pay my bills. I would have been totally screwed. So, you guys really saved my ass. Everybody that donated, and even those of you, like, that are like, I can only give you $1. Are you kidding me? Every little bit helped me. You have no idea. You have no idea. You literally saved my fucking ass. So once again, thank you. Thank you for all of that. So yeah, my head has been pretty buried. So I don't know really what's going on. And usually I try to find time before I get on these live streams to figure it out. But I didn't know about Jamie Foxx. So what's the outlook for transgender rights? We just looked at that not that long ago, Janet. And I'm once again, very big proponent of gay rights, transgender rights. Don't let that reading on J.K. Rowling fool you. But if you didn't catch that reading, you should. It's really interesting just to see what that thought process is of those types, you know. It's like, it's really, listen, Janet, I'll give you the rundown. It's really bad and then it's fine. It's not so great and then it's fine. Jamie Foxx, okay, so he's gonna be okay. But I mean, look at these cards, y'all. I mean, here it is. There it is. Bam. This is the eclipse too. Eclipse got him. Eclipse got him like a month early. There it is. KT says, everyone please hit the thumbs up for Kirsten. It will help her page. Yes, it will. This is what happened to the poor guy. Oh, she's so misguided. You know, I wanted to do that reading as far as Rowling goes. I wanted to do that reading because I like to look at people with these, shall I call it, detrimental points of view. I like to see where they're coming from because I feel like if we don't understand each other, we're never going to get somewhere. You know what I mean? And it was an interesting read. I mean, it was interesting for me to feel it because, you know, I feel when I read on people, I feel their stuff. And so to feel that thing of like, this is what really came through, was like, she was like, I'm a crusader, you know, I could feel it in my body. I could feel that. I could feel this idea of like, I'm standing up for women and da, 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 and like, I could feel it. And it was such an interesting feeling because it's very rare that I get something like that. It's very rare that I get that kind of a feeling, like that kind of a, no, you don't understand, like I'm Joan of Arc. It's very rare. It's really sad. I mean, you know, the way that, you know, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, please. Don't get me started. Looking at Jamie Foxx, I mean, the guy, he's definitely got a road ahead of him. An addiction to being right. Yeah, interesting. He's definitely got a rough road ahead of him, Jamie Foxx. And it feels like he doesn't know which way it's going to go. Like there's some indecision here. The guy is a very strong guy, though. Very, very, very strong guy. I mean, he is definitely in a defensive position. He's definitely in a defensive position, but his outcome card is really nice. I want to put another spread down on him. But I'm really feeling him. I want to send lots of big love and hugs to Jamie Foxx. I want to send him some good juju. This poor guy. Yeah, you know, it's always interesting to read on controversial subjects because what's, you know, for me, I read on Trump, you know, it's how I started. And pretty much everybody was like, yes, we all hate this guy. So, you know, it's not like I had pro-Trumpers in my chat, you know, like, you guys are dumb, he's cool. You know, all they did was report my channel until it didn't grow anymore. Oh, you think my hair looks great? Well, thank you. Like I said, it's fell out, so I'm working on it. But when I bring up controversial topics, such as J.K. Rowling, or Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, because that can be very controversial. I'm always very interested to see people's thoughts, opinions, and reactions. I know I said in that rolling reading that it's, you know, when we can discuss things and talk about things and not attack each other, you know, that's the mark of an intelligent society. Not that America is an intelligent society by any means. I'll just insult my own country. It's fine. But I like hearing you guys, you know, talk to me about stuff like that. And people say, oh, Johnny Depp's a piece of shit and he's an asshole and he's an abuser. And then other people say, no, it's Amber Heard. She's an asshole. She's an abuser. You know, everybody has their, and then people get mad at me no matter what. Like, no matter what I read on, if it's controversial like that, if not everyone is in agreement, somebody gets mad at me. Somebody emails me something shitty. Somebody leaves the chat, or they I'm not watching you anymore. I unsubscribe. Like it definitely strikes a chord. I haven't talked about Vanderpump Rules yet, actually. But I enjoy doing those types of readings. I like to see what makes people tick. And it's a challenge for me in a way, because I want to be able to read on somebody and not judge them. I want to be able to read on J.K. Rowling, who is definitely severely misguided, and not judge her. I want to be able to, interestingly enough, I want to be able to psychically read on something and then be able to, quote unquote, pick a side in a way and say, nah, you know, I'm sorry, I'm with Johnny on this one. And people fucking hated me for that. But I'm always getting something out of it too, is my point. Jamie's going to be okay. Jamie Foxx will be okay. Jamie Foxx will heal. Jamie Foxx will go full circle. Beautiful cards. But I will tell you what, Jamie Foxx needs a lot of kind, loving energy. So just, you know, send him some really beautiful stuff. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. But poor guy. Jesus. And what I get off him too is like, he's exhausted. He's super tired, you know, frustrated, like I said. Yeah, I think it's interesting, you know. I think it's really interesting, people with differing opinions. And I mean, is it valid that J.K. Rowling is super scared? Yeah, it's valid. It's valid. That's a valid thing. You know, is it misguided and what she's doing with that fear hurtful to people? Yes, but it's still valid that she's legitimately afraid of something. You know, this is like, it's my deeper purpose to bring people together. It is my deeper purpose to bring people together. And I can't do that if I sit here and say, you know, so-and-so's a piece of shit. With the exception being politicians. That's where my deeper purpose stops. And I'm like, yeah, they're all crap. I just, it's hard for me to have a high opinion. I'm sorry. All right, what else are we doing before I go, everybody? What else do we need to look at? Actually, there is going to be a thing that's coming in for me. But it's not quite here yet. So I'm going to do one more thing. I'm not going to do Vanderpump because that's going to be a whole ass thing. Oh, Frida says, I watched your reading on Johnny. It was so, so good, so deep. I loved it. Thank you so much. Oh, Writers Guild. Yes. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Hascape. Yes, yes, yes. Jesus, are you all right? Jesus. This dog. Oh, speaking of May the 4th, don't forget Pedro Pascal. Yeah, all right. We'll end. I'm going to go into I have a download coming in, but it's not quite here yet. So as far as the card portion goes and the requests go, we will end with the Writers Guild and Pedro. You guys just want to know about him, right? Like, there's nothing going on, right? I'm going to save Trump for another day. I'm going to save him for another day. Next live stream, or maybe a quick and dirty next week. Because I feel like that's going to be a can of worms also. Can you make a new deep dive on Johnny Amber? It was so good. Do we need another one? I don't know that we need another one. Oh, guys are telling me, oh, I'm getting chills. They're like, writers are going to get everything they want. They're going to get everything they want. They're going to get everything they want. Wow. Wow. I feel like I read on Carrie Fisher in one of the drunk tarots, didn't I? Didn't Carrie Fisher come through? She did. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. They're going to get everything they want. They're going to get everything. These writers, let me tell you, but this thing is brutal. It is brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. And this is a fight. This is a fight. But at the end of the day, everybody walks away happy. A deal is made. Everybody's happy. But it's a fucking fight, y'all. This is no joke. Like, look at this. They're going to fight to make a deal. I mean, literally, they're fighting to make a deal. It is a fight. There is a big fight. Warriors. But I have to say that because I'm a Warriors fan. So I have been since I was 9 years old. They're like, we're going to hammer this out. We're going to work this out. But it's like, it's going to be slow going, y'all. I think it's going to go on for a little while. At least the duration of the Mercury retrograde. So at least another week or so, 2 weeks. Okay, Pedro Pascal before my download comes in. This guy, thank you, Carolyn. This guy is not an easy read. He's not an easy read. Big opportunities coming up for him. Damn, I'm getting chills on that one again, too. Big opportunities coming in for him. There's something big on the table for this guy. Is this like he's going to direct something or he's going to star in like this massive blockbuster? There's something very big here. It's business for sure. It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. I mean, and this could be something like under the table, like, you know, he gets like this massive piece of the back end of something, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, he has like $100 million. But there's something there is something massive coming up for this guy. His future is bright. His future is very, 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 very bright. And you know what? He worked really hard to get here. He worked really hard to get where he is. I would say to him, so if he's not married, this could be marriage, this could be adoption, children, what have you. But I would also say, you know, could you get sued by someone? Is a baby mama coming after you? It's possible. But for the most part, I think that this is a big deal. There's something very fertile going on with this guy. And I think that could work for anything in his favor. Anything. The guy who plays the Mandalorian, yeah. He could go very far. I'm telling you, this man's career is going to be really, it's about to take off. It is about to take off. Is that download ready yet? I'm waiting on this download. I've been waiting on it all day. Okay. Well, they're saying part of it is because Kirsten, you moron. They're saying part of it is because you're like, part of that is personal for you. They're like, you're not supposed to put that on camera. Okay, but what do we have for the people? Okay, so what they're telling me is that the earth moves and that there's a timeline that moves with it. So we're looking at the next big earthquake. I don't know where it's going to be, but they're talking next big earthquake. After that, there's a significant shift. And it's weird. So it's really, what they're showing me is it's a shift and it goes like this. So listen, you know that Dolores Cannon theory I made fun of? The two earths. So Dolores Cannon back in the day, you know, I don't have time to go into who she is, but anyway, she basically said, there's going to be two earths and these people are going to be in a shitty one. And then other people are going to be in a great one. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like this split. So they're saying the earth shakes and there's a timeline shift and there's a big split. And it's like, I don't want to say bad people, but it's sort of like, I guess people that live in fear are going to be more in fear. They're going to be like, everything is so dark and awful. And people that are really in the light are going to be really, really, really in the light. Like you are going to see people go, well, some people are going to be like, oh, they're just going to get worse. And other people are going to get so much better. They're the people that are really living in fear, that are not living in kindness, that are not living in compassion or empathy. Their shit's about to get really screwed. People that are living in kindness and compassion and empathy, which of course is everyone watching this video and everybody in this chat, things are going to go up. So listen, it really is a good time for healing. No joke. I mean, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I think that if you have lingering things that you are trying to move out of your life, jump on some kind of healing. You know, if you can't afford it, because you know that shit gets expensive. I know it. You know, there's always stuff you can do. If you're a member at thirdeyechampagne.com, I have a million meditations and energy grid clearings, and I'm putting more of those up next week. If you're not a member, there's still a ton of stuff you can find on YouTube that is for free. So it's here. But you want to be on this side. Listen, you don't want to be on this side. It's not going to be good. If you're living in fear, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be beneficial. So they are definitely saying, there's going to be a very large earthquake. I don't know where it's going to be, but a really big one. And after that, there's a shift. There's a massive timeline shift. And it's like, the way they're showing it to me, it's that, okay, they're saying you're going to really have to focus on the things that you want. This is the real deal. This is no joke. So pay attention, please. You're going to have to pay attention to what it is you want, and don't pay attention to what it is you don't want, because you're going to manifest your fears. That's why it's no good to be living in fear. I mean, it is anyway, but apparently this is getting stronger from what I'm understanding here. And there's no real reason for it. The earthquake doesn't cause it, right? The earthquake is just a time marker for us. So they're saying, hey, because, you know, there's no time where they are. They're saying, hey, when this certain things happens, right after that, you're going to have this big energetic shift. So I want you to know that they don't go together. One does not cause the other. What are people supposed to do here? Yeah, they're saying the manifestation stuff becomes, it goes even faster, like that kind of thing. So this is, yeah, you really want to be in your best self. You really want to be in your best self. They're also telling me, and they've been saying this before, they're saying it again, that a lot of medical innovation is coming up. It's coming up in the next several years. I keep seeing this. I keep seeing that. And I keep seeing that people will be, there's some kind of a cure, some kind of a cancer is going to be cured. That's coming. I don't know when, but soon enough. Like in the next, 5-10 years, like soon enough. That's definitely coming. What else can you tell me? Okay, so they're also saying, hey, when the reality shifts, you're not really going to notice it at first. It's not this big thing. So it's like, oh, the reality shifts, and then there's a war. You know what I mean? They're like, no. It's all individual. You're going to start to see people in your life that are like, wow, they're doing really, really well. Oh gosh, they're not doing so hot. They're saying fears are going to manifest as disease, as anger, and yeah. Okay, I have to disclaimer this because this is what they're telling me, but I'm going to disclaimer it because to me it sounds like spiritual bypassing. But what they're basically saying is you just ignore the bad shit. They're saying just don't look at the bad stuff. Don't look at the bad stuff. Don't look at the bad stuff. But in a way, they're kind of right, because what you focus on grows, and what you look at grows, and where your attention goes, your energy goes, grows. So I get that. But at the same time, I'm kind of, how can we ignore the bad stuff? It's my own brain working things out here. But that's what they're saying. They're like, don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Okay, what they're saying also, they're saying this is not to say that darkness can't touch you, but that you will have a certain kind of a shield to it. So you will have a certain kind of a shield to it where it's kind of like, yeah, okay, it's not really getting in there. It's not getting its claws in there. They're telling every single person in this chat to drink more water. Every single person. They're like, it's eclipse. Y'all drink your water. They're like, if you guys are not hydrating, you're in big trouble. So I mean, I've never heard this, but they're saying, man, around eclipse times, you need to hydrate more. I wonder if that's like a moon water thing. Sharon says 296 in the chat and 230 thumbs up. Please, we need more thumbs up. Please help the channel. Thank you, Sharon, and thank you everybody for your thumbs up. Very much appreciated. This is so random, but I'm like, this is so random, but I am getting like Elon Musk is like bad juju, bad energy. Don't like his energy. Really don't like his energy. This is so randomly coming in, but it's like a no, 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 no for me. Wow. Does seltzer water count? Hell yeah, it counts. Yeah, they're like, listen, this is no joke. They're saying you need to focus on your highest self, your highest being. You need to be living in kindness, empathy, and compassion and love, period. You know, everything else has to be eliminated. I mean, this is like, it's, they make it sound easy, but it's not easy because, you know, life is scary. Things are scary. But they're saying that like, this is the time. This is really the time to go towards that Christ energy. Because really all it is, it's an energetic frequency that this certain man named, you know, Jesus was on. Okay, he didn't invent it. He didn't invent it. Sorry to tell you this. I hate to tell you this. But that the Christ energy, that is a frequency that anyone can access. Yes, and he didn't invent it. He didn't make it up. He was just on it, and he's the best representation of it. Oh yeah, you can drink too much water. That's real. So yeah, they're really pushing that. They're also pushing for the raising up of the feminine. They're saying the feminine energy has been really, really, really held back. So this is not man, woman, all right? Don't get it twisted. This is feminine energy and what it feels like and what it does on this planet, what it does in this universe. It has been super held back in this particular Earth sphere. No, Buddha was on the same frequency. That's the same. Buddha and Christ are on the exact same frequency. Yes. Excellent question, Colleen. Arlene says, how am I feeling? I rest a lot. I sleep a lot, you know, I'm not there. I'm not there, but it's mostly, it's fatigue. There's nothing else wrong. I mean, actually where the drains were still kind of hurt, but for the most part, it's just, I'm not back to like, I don't leave my house. I don't go anywhere. I don't, I mean, I walk the dog is like my big thing, but and I'm wondering, you know, my whole thing is like, I keep seeing myself out and about so much. Well, it's because I got this damn dog and I'm walking him all over the place. But the idea of like, I'm digressing. I'll get back to the feed here, but the idea of like getting dressed up, like, I have to do my hair and my face like this takes forever. And do that, get on a stream and then collapse. Okay, fine. Do that, go out, dinner, drinks, dancing, can't do it. So yeah, they're saying really going into that energy. This is the time to do it. This is really the time to do it. They're also saying to really be careful what you feed yourself, energetically speaking. And they're also saying like everybody can test the energy. You literally just say, is this good energy for me? And you will get an answer, yes or no. You don't have to be psychic. You don't have to be intuitive. You don't have to be any of that. They're saying all you have to do is whatever it is, Twitter, or it's a certain tweet, or it's a certain person tweeting, or it's a YouTuber, or it's a building you're going into, you know, it's a doctor you're seeing. They're saying ask, and you will get a yes or no. Is this good energy for me? Yes or no. Oh, that dog saved my life, Betty. Yeah, Santos and the King both saved my life big time. Oh, Frida's got me hungry for pretzels now. So what they're really giving me, I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I'm like telling you my life. I'm in the chat. I'm getting a download. A little bit all over the place today. It's that eclipse energy, y'all. It's affecting me big time. But what they're saying is it's it's an ideal time to feed this beautiful energy. It's an ideal time to feed this kindness, compassion, empathy, and love energy into the universe, into this global community that we have. And they're also saying again, like that feminine energy, it's been so repressed and so held back. It's about to bust loose. The energy itself. I don't know how it's going to manifest IRL, but it's about to bust loose. So they're really saying, you know, really lean into your feminine energy. And if you don't know what that is, you got to kind of figure it out. Well, what is feminine energy? What does it feel like? And that's not performing a gender, by the way. Feminine energy is not about performing a gender. What else? Yeah, they're saying excellent time for healing, excellent time for physical, mental, emotional healing. Yes, 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 yes. They're like, this is so, the time is ripe, the time is ripe, the time is ready for you to really jump on this kind of stuff, because the more that you have this beautiful energy, it's like it's like a self-generating thing. They're showing me, it's like the more you're in this beautiful energy, the more it makes, the more it makes, the more you have, the more you have, the more it leaks out into other people. And they're also telling me that like these people that are kind of living in fear, they're about to have a really rough time, that they can get better. They can get better. It's not like they're stuck there. They can get better. They can get better. Interesting, but they're also saying be careful about additives in your food. Not the best time will ever, but particularly now for some reason. So they're like, drink a lot of water and like eat whole food. Don't eat processed food. Or if you do eat processed food, make sure there's not a whole lot of shit in it. Like that red number 40, don't drink that. Don't drink that. But yeah, they're basically saying like, you know, you can still eat shit that's processed, but look and see what's in it. Check the chemicals in there. Because you don't want that. Not right now. I mean, not ever really, but right now specifically for some reason. I don't know, maybe who knows how these things interfere with how we do stuff, you know? I feel like there's so much we just don't know. Frida says it's not hard to hit that thumbs up. Just hit it when you come to the channel before joining the chat. Easy peasy. Thank you. You know what? I need to start thumbs. I forget half the time when I'm like watching YouTube videos. Like I'll be like, yeah, I need to watch this because I'm in the middle of something and I need to learn how to do it, basically. And then I'll forget. So I need to be more conscientious about it too. Okay. Couple other things they're telling. So this is like really high vibe stuff. This is like really high vibe stuff. They want people to pay attention to their dreams. They're saying that the dreamscape is really important. It's really important. I've been hearing this a lot lately too with clients. It's very important. It's very important. Pay attention to your dreams. That we're working out so much on the dreamscape, both on a collective and an individual level. Damn, this is high vibe shit. Like, I don't know who I'm talking to, but it is high vibe shit. Is that an oxymoron? High vibe shit. Yeah, there's a lot happening on the dream plane. And then they're also saying that you have to really be aware of your astral body, and then it's like doing stuff. And I think they're showing me this person like, Kirsten, your astral body is everywhere. But I think it's in general also, they're like, listen, that astral body is jumping out on the astral plane. It's doing this. It's meeting so-and-so. It's like, you know what? Let's go check out Ukraine. So really aware that you have to kind of call it back to you. Like, okay, astral body, come back now. Come back. Get over here. Anything else? No, they're saying nope. They're saying rest well. They're saying rest well. They're saying that to me. Rest well. You have done well. Okay. Well, it was a little bit of a meandering download. It was weird. It was weird because I knew it was coming all day. And it's not usually one of the ones I get. You know, usually I get all crazy and start talking like an auctioneer, but this was like they were letting me stop and digress and weird stuff like that. So again, I will reiterate, if you got here late, go back to the beginning because you can learn about all the stuff that's going on here that you're going to want to get in on. You will want to get in on it. Really consider joining thirdeyechampagne.com. That sucker is up, running, fixed. If you have a problem with it, if you find any issues with it, please email me because it should be all done. And I'm finally, very, very proud of it. And like I said, if you are a member, go check out the blog page because I'm going to put up something for discussion tomorrow that I think I really can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about it and how you feel about it. So, my loves, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. I do love you. I do adore you. I am. I really am your biggest cheerleader. When you guys email me or you're in the chat and you tell me some big thing that happened to you, some win, some amazing thing that you did or you accomplished, I'm telling you, my heart, I'm like the Grinch. The damn thing just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. No shit. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear all the good stuff. So that's it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And good night, Gracie.